I bet. So relationships, the love between a man and a woman. Back then, it seemed so simple. You would go out about your day, see someone beautiful, talk to them, go on dates, get to know each other, fall in love, get married, have kids, grow old together, and eventually pass away. That was a dream. But now, that feels like a thing of the past. Nowadays, gambling honestly feels safer than relationships. At least with gambling, there's a chance you make that money back. If you lose privately. You know, you get to keep your dignity. But relationships now, you gotta buy the bag, you gotta buy the car, you gotta buy the house, you gotta buy the ring, the size of a meteor, bro. Hell nah. Just for her to cheat on you with her Tai Chi instructor.
Jesus Christ.
For me, cheating isn't liking someone's Instagram post or going to a party or having friends of the opposite gender. No, that's not cheating. That's just being a normal human being. Cheating is knowing you're in a relationship and doing relationship things with somebody else, aka kissing, sleeping with them, emotionally attaching yourself to them, and at some point watching anime with them. That should definitely be a crime at that point. But anyway, there's no accident there. You've crossed that line on purpose. You know what you're doing. If you're gonna cheat, you might as well break up with the person first. There's no point in keeping them around. It's just like you're holding on to nothing, bro. Simple. But I do think cheating can happen for different reasons depending on the person. A lot of guys cheat mainly because of lust, and a lot of women cheat more emotionally. So that's the difference between guys and women when it comes to cheating. But regardless of gender, the reasons people cheat are still completely illogical, because it really doesn't matter who you are. You can be rich, handsome, famous, successful, attractive, and still get cheated on. Like Megan Thee Stallion got cheated on. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie had cheating drama. You can be 6'2" like Will Smith and still get cheated on by Jada Pinkett with her son's friend. Boy, if you don't. Nah, that's actually crazy. I can't even hold you. Best part, you can literally do everything right. Looks max, make money, go to the gym, treat them completely right, communicate, and still get cheated on. The scary part is there's always that slim possibility that somebody betrays you anyway. You can literally be getting cheated on right now and have no idea. That fate is literally worse than death. The story that actually blew my mind was I was scrolling instantly on my feed, doing my daily TikTok scrolls, and saw this woman confessing that she cheated on her husband of 20 years. 20 years, that's not some small number. I'm 20, bro. And not only did she cheat, she cheated with his brother, and that's an L move from Brody, bro. I can't even lie. You're his brother and you're cheating with his wife, bro. Come on, have standards, bro. God damn. But wait, it gets worse. The guy she was confessing to told her to leave him. Like, just leave the guy, bro. You don't need to be with him. She said, I still love him. He does everything right. This is why shit don't be making sense. Some women don't make sense. Genuinely, some women don't make sense. That's right there proves something important. You can literally do everything correctly and still get cheated on. It doesn't matter how much money you have, how much status you have, your looks, your success. Nobody is above getting cheated on, and that's the number one rule to life. You're not above anything. You will get cheated on, my friend, 100%. Social media and dating apps also ruin dating. I honestly think one of the biggest reasons cheating is so common now is because people want endless options. They just want to filter through their type and make it perfect. 6'2", muscles, tattoos, hair. They want to do all of that like they're designing a doll. You can't do that, bro. Everyone's different and unique in their own ways, and accepting people's flaws and mistakes is what makes them human. People treat dating like Uber Eats. You can't select from a menu, dude. Humans are completely different. Like, there's always another person one swipe away, but people aren't food. People are unique. Everybody thinks differently, everybody acts differently, everybody loves differently. You just gotta find that person. You gotta find that person you connect with. You could definitely find a person, but you don't connect with them. You might not connect with them, so there's no point. You might as well just be alone for a while. What's wrong with being alone? Feel me? You're in your solitude era, Yeah, I'm just trying a whole bunch, bro. But yeah, that's what makes relationships special. But nobody cares about that anymore. Dating has become way too accessible. Like, you have to pay a subscription to swipe to see people, to date them. Do you know how crazy that is, bro? Nobody cares about that anymore. Like, literally, if you want to talk to somebody now, all you gotta do is download the app, follow them on Instagram, add them on Snapchat, reply to their story, and sometimes even that fumbles, bro. People fumble that, bro, which is absolutely insane. I can't even lie lie to you, bro. But back then, if you didn't speak to somebody you like, that was it. They were gone forever. You would actually never see them for the rest of your lives. Like, bro, there was no social media to contact them. There was literally only their number or writing them letters. That's literally it. That's all you could do. But now things are just way too accessible that you just don't care about anything. And I'm not comparing way back in the day to now. Obviously, things have changed and things are different, but we should stop over relying on social media and all of that stuff to get us to places, you know. And you can always find them again online, which is weird. They're never gone forever. And that's because it's endless options and people are never satisfied. People aren't satisfied. They will have a good man that pays the bills, that does everything, and still cheat for no reason. When you ask someone why they cheat for such a shallow and insignificant and illogical reason. Honestly, if you ask any guy or any woman why did you cheat on your partner, they'll be like,
her left toe was bigger than her right toe.
Like, literally, what does that make? That makes literally no sense, bro. People compare their relationship to everybody else's relationship. Everyone is different. I don't think people understand how different people are. Everybody is different in their own way. I don't know why people started comparing. I think it's because they think everything they see on social media is real. Not everything you see on social media is real. You know, they had to prop up the camera and take a pic and edit it to the way they liked it. Bro, social media is not real. People aren't going to show their imperfections to the world. They're not going to show their imperfections to people they don't know. Bro, only they know their imperfections or people close to them. And comparison destroys relationships really, really fast. Like, if I'm comparing my relationship to, like, let's say Jay-Z and Beyonce, bro, I would have been cooked. Bro, come on. You can't use social media as a way to compare relationships. It's just impossible. You never know what other people are going through. That's why you can't compare relationships, bro. Leave it at that. As social media got people thinking, I can do better. Maybe there's someone prettier. Maybe there's someone richer. And people do that and destroy loyalty. And they end up regretting what they do. Because at the end of the day, if you date somebody else, they may not even care about you as much as you tend to attach yourself and care about them. Bro, it's never that deep. And it's become way too normalized. Cheating has become way too normalized. And cheating isn't a gender exclusive thing neither. Men and women cheat. Everybody cheats. It becomes way too normalized. Nobody even reacts to cheating stories anymore because people hear them every single day now. Everyone is desensitized. And that's the really sad part. I generally think if people focus more on appreciating who they are, communicating properly, disappear, but it would happen way less. But right now, nobody's safe from the clutches of cheating, bro. Oh my God, we're all cooked, bro. The world's just gonna end, bro. The world's just gonna end at this rate with the way everyone's just cheating, bro. Nobody's gonna have no damn kids, bro. Anyway, man, what a day. I'm starting to act crazy, man. Anyway, like and subscribe, follow the socials on screen, and maybe I'll cheat on you for free. Stupid!